Preparing MLSS. So what are you doing now?
I'm gathering the sample bottles
Okay.
for our MLSS. Hey, all right, how are you doing?
All right.
South Central Operations. Yes. Turn it back on? Okay, sure thing.
So what are you doing?
I'm gathering the sample bottles for our MLS samples. But I'm missing a cap.
So this is for your what?
That's going to be for our settlometer. That's a 30-minute test to see how our solids settle in our clarifiers.
So you can use that to make necessary adjustments.
That's right. This is kind of like a miniature version of our clarifiers. We'll see how our solids in the plant settle over 30 minutes. Video?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our sample from the North Re-Air Basin. And we're going to pour it in the north, what would you call
Flask.
that? Yeah, flask. And we're going to
Settling flask.
We're going to time it. We're going to take one reading at 5 minutes and then another reading at 25 minutes. That's 1,000 mLs. And I made a little mess on the floor. We'll start our timer for 5 minutes.
What is this for?
This is for our MLSS
Solid.
our solids. We're going to pour 50 mLs and then use this, pour it on some filter paper that's already been pre-weighed, and we're going to cook it for at least an hour. And that's going to cook going to evaporate all the water, and we're just going to be left with solids. And that will give us an idea of how many solids are in our plant. Shake it up to get a good representation. And 50 ml.
That.
So we're going to get our filter paper here that's already been pre-weighed earlier.
So what is the trick on this filter paper? There is a smooth side and there's a rough
smooth
side.
side and a rough side. And I believe it's the rough side that you want up top and pour your sample through the rough side. I think it filters better. It drains quicker when the rough side of this paper's up. This will be sample 1, which is the north side of our aeration basin. We'll turn our vacuum on. And we'll try to pour the sample in kind of evenly through the filter paper. grab our filter paper number 2.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, thanks.
Which is the south aeration sample. Got the rough side up. Now we'll turn the vacuum on for our sample.
What liquid are you using to rinse?
This is DI water that we use to kind of flush out the remainder of the solids, and since it's going to vacuum out the liquid, the DI is really not going to affect the weight of the sample. Alright,
That's how it's supposed to be.
grab our filter paper, we'll fold it. And we'll throw it in the oven and we'll let it dry for at least an hour. And we will check back with you shortly.
So what did you get in your first 30 minutes?
On the north I got 500, a settability of 500, and on the south I got 510.
Okay.
So we'll record this in our log sheet. And we can use this calculations for our sludge volume index. So today is the 27th. We'll go over here. And our first 5 minutes, I forgot what it was. I gotta go back over here and look. On the north it was 850 for 5 minutes. And after 30 minutes, our settability was 500. Then on the south, after 5 minutes, it was 860. And on the 30 minutes, it was 510. So it's kind of showing that maybe the south has a little bit more solids than the north, just by the numbers, how it settled out.
And this is
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, spore. Came back with a lot of ice. Hope there is fish inside the ice box. Action.
Alright, so now it's been a little over an hour. We're going to grab our samples off the filter paper and weigh them again. So this is sample 1, which was the north aeration basin. Make sure all the sliding doors are closed. Alright, so we'll record our reading here. 7220. And we're pretty much finished with this sample, so we'll throw it away. And we'll grab our number 2 sample. Do the same process. We'll weigh it. I guess we'll go with that. We'll go with that. 7.6 is still climbing. 08. We'll say 08. 0.7608. Alright, so now what we'll do is we're going to take our weighted sample and subtract the tare weight, which was the empty weight of our filter paper, and see what we have. So 7220 minus 5065 equals 2155. We really want our sample to be 100 based on 100 mLs, so we'll multiply this since our sample was 50 mLs. So we'll just double our result. So we multiply that times 2, and our solids on the north side was 4,310. And if we look back from previous days, it looks like our solids are going down. Because earlier, the 21st, which was 6 days ago, it was 5,600. Now we're at 4,300. So I guess all our wasting has been working. I'm going to do this on the south side. Subtract our tare weight from our weighted filter paper. And it kind of seems like the south side maybe have a little more solids, which I think that's what our settlometer showed too. And that's just the process of how we do our MLSS and our settlometer to check the solids in our plant. Thank you.